Hey, it's happy hour, and I'll tell you what, I am quite happy. We are at the Brewery Collectible Show at Innick Grand Glaze. That word still, brewery, still gets me. That's just a tough word. But needless to say, I brought my World's Fair beer. This is my first piece of collectible item for brewery collecting. And you'll see back behind me, it says, there's a beer can show here today. So let's go in and see if we can find a match to my World's Fair beer. Come on. This is pre-prohibition, and he was telling me a little bit ago about how the bottles were heavier than larger and heavier back then, and then you fill them up with beer. So this case had to have weighed a lot. But that's why you drink one before you pick up the case, and it's a little lighter. What's your favorite piece that you have out right now? Oh, now that is really cool. So tell me a little bit about this glass here.
They were only out about 3 months. Billy Carter, Jimmy Carter's brother, put it out. It lasted maybe from September of '77 till about December.
Okay, so grand raffle prizes. These are the prizes. I'm hoping to win one or all of these. We have our $20 in tickets. Hopefully I can take something home, other than my beer. But let's go see if we can still find our match. Come on. Look at this. This makes me feel very, very large. People are coming in, walking in here, getting signed up for the drawings. There's raffle prizes going on, raffle drawings going on, and just the knowledge that all of these people have at this place is overwhelming. You could stop and chat with any one of these people about their collection or other collections. They know everything. Okay, so there's a lot of looking to do here, but there's also some shopping to do. So I'm gonna get over here. I'm interested in buying one of these cans.
This particular table is, all the proceeds goes for a man who passed away a little over a year ago. He was a member of the club, and so this is some of his collection that we've been cleaning out over the past year. So his sister is taking care of their younger brother has some lifetime medical issues.
Yeah.
Because Alan, who passed away, took care of his brother most of his life. So
this is really cool, because this is just like a family that comes together, supporting each other, helping each other out, and you guys all get together. You get to show your collectibles, but other people get to partake in this. And I think I would like to help the cause, but the only problem is the can that I'm wanting it's right in the middle. And we got it. Thank you, I appreciate it. So I've got my gallon can, and I'm ready to go. That's my second collectible piece. Have you found a good collectible here? Are you collecting dog biscuits? You don't talk very much, do you? All right, it's time for the drawing. Well, we're here with Rick, and Rick, what a great turnout this has already been, and all of the things that are, you could just walk around and see so much history on all of the brewery collectible things. Now, how many vendors do you end up having this year?
Last count, I had about 82 people registered and about that many tables. So, yeah, we're doing great.
What do you expect to see next year or in the coming years from this event right here?
Oh, good question. Well, it's been growing every year, a little bit, year every year. And, of course, we were slow during the COVID years. But this is our big bounce back year for sure. So we've got record attendance, which we are very grateful for, and we got the word out on the local websites and the television coverage, which we greatly appreciate. So we would hope to at least stay at this pace and keep gradually growing.
Still looking for my World's Fair beer. I don't think anyone collects this. I don't think this is a collectible. I might have given up. You don't happen to have a World's Fair beer, do you?
Let's see.
Or can you tell me about my World's Fair beer? I brought this in.
I believe they came out in 1982. There was a series of about 8 different ones, different color. It was basically the same beer. I forget what the brewery was that had it, but the World's Fair was in Tennessee that year. I know that. But back in the day, it was a highly sought-after can at the time.
Yeah. And now I think I've kind of given up and found that maybe this isn't a sought-after can because I can't find its match or anything. Or maybe this is the collectible of the day. Probably not. Probably not. Oh!
What do we have?
Look what we found! Ladies and gentlemen, we found our World's Fair beer partner right there. Now tell me, so these all came out in the same year, is that right?
Yeah, it was the same brewery that put it out. I can't remember which one it was, whether it was Falls City or Falstaff.
I think I saw it on here somewhere. Great Lakes Brewery, does that sound right?
It's been so long since I've seen those, but I seen that and I'm like, I seen your prior video. I said, I got to bring that in for him.
Oh, so that's awesome. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate. How much do I owe you for the No way. Look at there. This is going to proudly be on our Lake TV on my shelf right back behind me. So thank you so much. Let me set these down because I have to shake your hand. I appreciate that. And now I'm adding to my collection.
There you go. Hopefully you'll find a few more here.
Absolutely. And we'll see you next year, and I'll have a bigger collection.
Let me show you something else that used to be quite popular. Was the crocheted hats with the beer cans cut out that people used to collect back in the day. And my brother Roland from Ohio sent this to me for Christmas. And so there you have it. Merry Christmas, Roland.
All right, we are here with Tom. Thank you so much for letting us come out here. This is such a great event that you have going on. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what we have going on and the differences between the different chapters that you have?
We've got 3 chapters from the Brewery Collectables Club of America that co-sponsor the event. Those chapters are the Gateway chapter out of St. Louis, Missouri. You've got the KC's Best out of Kansas City. And then you have the Missouri chapter from the Springfield area, Springfield, Missouri. They're all members, their chapters are all members of the Brewery Collectables Club of America. It's an organization that's over 50 years old. We just celebrated our 50th convention 2 years ago in St. Louis. We have over 3,000 members worldwide. We're in all U.S. states, 26 international countries, and all U.S. territories.
Yeah, and I feel like those members are going to grow from just the people walking around here and seeing people's eyes light up when they see all the signs and all the cans and all the different collectibles. And I've been walking around all day today with my World's Fair beer. And I have to say, I came here with the expectation of finding a match, And just now, I have to show you what I found. Walking by one of the tables, I had my beer out, and he said, well, guess what? I have one of those, so I'm taking home now my second collector's piece from this show right here. So thank you for being a part of that.
We need to get you a BCCA membership going.
That's right. Let me get signed up on that. Now, how could someone become a member or learn more about your organization that you have going on?
The Brewery Collectables Club of America's website is bcca.com. We have a direct line in the St. Louis area. Our international offices are in Fenton, Missouri. So you can get it through area code 636-343-6486 is the number there. Offices are open Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 Central Time.
What do you expect to see from this event in the next year and coming years after that?
The event will grow. It's gone through several different groups of supporters, and because they get to the point where age takes away from the fun of coming by their specific jobs, the hospitality rooms that they prepare and making sure everything gets done, the registrations and things of that nature, the negotiations with the hotel, making sure the hotel has what the capacity is, and we basically grew beyond the capacity of one room and are now in a second room here, which is always a pleasant surprise. You know, if you take a look at what's here, if it has the name of a beer or a brewery on it, you're going to find it here. And I mean anything, buttons, ink pens, a receipt from a distributorship showing how many cases were sold to a vendor, on and on and on.
World's Fair can.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you'll find anything here. Second World's Fair can is right. Absolutely. If you want to even just learn about this, go to their website, come to one of these events. This is just so great because you could walk around and everyone is so smart about all the collectibles and all the items that they have, but not only the ones that they have, but even the ones that other people have. So if you want to just pick someone's brain, this is the place to be. Thank you guys so much.
I point out two quick things. On the bcca.com website, you can go to the website and find craft breweries. There's a craft brewery listing, so if you're going on a vacation and want to stop in a craft brewery, it's listed there. Also, there is a schedule of events like this that you can find in your specific region and get into it and support the people.
Well, I got my stuff from the Brewery Collectibles show, and I think I did pretty all right. I found my World's Fair beer match, and I'm taking home another big gallon-sized beer can, and I have a Super Bowl beer. This is a great day at the Brewery Collectibles show, and that's a wrap.